Hi, I'm Hans Berglund, founder of Berglund Architects. Stephanie Lord Johnson, another principal in the firm, and I provided the architecture, interior, and lighting design for this approximate 5,600 square foot, 5-bedroom home in Telluride, Colorado. Our client sought us out for our refined mountain modern style and extensive indoor-outdoor living in our homes. After we met, our client was impressed that we had designed many homes on especially steep, challenging lots with extensive driveways in the Vail Valley and other mountain and resort communities in the US and in the Caribbean, which turned out to be very valuable for this project. The approximate 3.5 acre lot is quite steep throughout and narrow at the uphill portion where the street access is. The previous owner of the lot considered it to be too challenging to design a house and driveway due to the approximate 50-foot vertical height difference from the street to the building area of the lot, which is about 250 feet to the south. However, the views from the building area are fantastic, and our client and us envisioned how the finished driveway and house could be well worth the design challenge. Similar to our other projects, we started the design with a charrette process, which is a series of super productive collaborative meetings on site with our client over about 3 days, where Stephanie, I, and another office team member created several different freehand conceptual driveway and house designs based on our client key goals of main level living, while capturing the incredible views and creating lots of indoor-outdoor living, including a covered outdoor room. We sat around a table on the empty site and sketched with our client until we came up with a version very similar to what you see here. Knowing the roof would be very visible on the approach down the driveway, we carefully sculpted the roof forms with the distinctive curved roof of the living room and the exterior covered entry, complemented by a series of stepped low-slope shed roofs which abstractly relate to the surrounding mountain forms. The entry roof curved wood roof beams and wood ceiling, supported by the refined steel beams and canted columns, in conjunction with the 9-foot tall reclaimed wood entry door, surrounded by the side lights and the transom windows, create a dynamic, inviting entry. From the entry, one sees through the living room's walnut interior, large sliding doors, and floor-to-ceiling windows to the incredible views of Mount Wilson to the south and the 180-degree views of the surrounding mountains, from the Telluride ski area to the east to the distant western peaks. These expansive views and high vaulted curved wood ceiling are grounded by a sculptural stone fireplace, incorporating different layup methods on local Colorado buff stone, including the massive organic slab hearth. The scale of the room is softened by the walnut wood built-in shelving next to the fireplace and the warm colored walnut floor and trim to create a casually elegant room. The stone on the fireplaces and the exterior of the home was inspired by unique stone buildings our client had seen over the years, including one of our previous houses. He personally picked out much of the key stones on the fireplace and all the stone slabs elsewhere in the house. We worked with R.A. Nelson, the contractor of the home, and their local stonemasons to achieve the unique stone layups in the house. The dining room to the west of the living room is separated from the hallway by a floating built-in walnut buffet cabinet. The dining room has large windows to capture the alpine glow on the cliffs to the north, a beamed wood ceiling, and a soothing Zen wallpaper. The great room kitchen is south of the dining room on the mountain view side of the house and adjacent to the living room and accessed from both by large 4-foot wide by 10-foot tall sliding pocket doors. Designed for family gatherings, the kitchen has a large island for entertaining, extensive warm-toned walnut cabinetry, and a custom steel hood surround, which is complemented by the gray-blue toned marble counters and backsplash from Marble, Colorado, handpicked by the owner. A large pantry with additional fridge, with lots of counter space and cabinet storage for all the typical countertop appliances, allows the kitchen counters to be clutter-free. A cleanly detailed steel column and beam support the walnut wood beams of the 11.5-foot kitchen ceiling that provide spatial definition from the family room and the family dining area's tall vaulted wood ceiling, with wood beams supported by a large exposed structural beam. The stainless steel appliances, steel hood, and exposed structural steel provides a subtle industrial aesthetic that complements the otherwise refined finishes appropriate for a modern home in a historic mountain town. The entire space has fantastic views of the mountains through the large walnut interior, sliding doors, and floor-to-ceiling windows, especially the corner window in the family dining area. Behind the family room's dynamic stone fireplace, with refined inlaid steel banding, a massive organic boulder hearth, and thick natural edge stone mantel, is the back-to-back fireplace of the covered outdoor room. The outdoor room has a large sitting area, a TV in a recessed niche, built-in barbecue with exhaust hood, and space for covered dining area. The coziness of the space's distressed limestone stone floor, reclaimed wood walls, and refined hemlock wood ceiling is nicely contrasted by the expansive views. The sconces provide soft light for entertaining, while the infrared heaters temper cool days and evenings. The design of and flow between the family room and the covered outdoor room and the extensive deck and patios create the home's incredible indoor-outdoor living that was a primary goal of the client from the start. Down a few steps is the fire pit patio, dropped to not block the views from the outdoor room. The fire pit is created from large stone boulders that blend with the surrounding landscape to further connect one to the site. From here, a landscape stair to a mid-level hot tub area with incredible views is integrated into the landscape with large stone boulders and stone slab stairs that connect to patios and stepping stone walkways to all the lower bedrooms. Off the hallway by the kitchen is a mudroom with built-in walnut lockers and bench, the laundry room, and a second powder room for quick access from the garage. On the opposite side of the living room and stair is the powder room with herringbone marble accent wall tile, and separate his and her offices, each with great views of the surrounding mountains. The offices create a buffer between the public areas of the house and the private primary suite, with fantastic views of Mount Wilson from the bedroom and access to the deck. The bathroom has beautiful floor-to-ceiling marble slabs and a freestanding soaking tub in front of a floor-to-ceiling window on the very private side of the house, with views of the jagged cliffs to the northeast. The zen outdoor connection can also be experienced through the vanity mirror opposite the tub and from the large walk-in shower. The walkout lower level has a wet bar adjacent to a cozy theater with rich wood acoustic wall panels, complemented by the calm wallpaper and natural light for watching games during the day. There are also 4 bedrooms, all with 10.5-foot ceilings and floor-to-ceiling windows. Each bedroom has a door to a patio and stepping stone walkway to the hot tub, a built-in desk area by a window, and ensuite bathrooms with large walk-in showers, water closets, and generous vanities. The rich exterior palette of the home is a combination of stone veneer, reclaimed wood, corrugated metal siding, and dark bronze metal panels that integrate with the metal-clad wood windows. The generous roof overhangs are supported by exposed heavy timber rafters, wood soffit, and exposed steel beams and struts. The refined steel railings and exposed structural steel add sophistication to this elegant mountain modern home that is inspired by and in harmony with its rugged mountain surroundings.